Brought to you by Penguin.
We Who Wrestle with God, Perceptions of the Divine, by Jordan B. Peterson. Read by Jordan B. Peterson. To my recently deceased mother, Beverly Ann Peterson, who, like all of us, wrestled with God, she more happily than not. Carry in comfort. Not, I will not carry in comfort, despair, not feast on thee, not untwist, slack they may be, these last strands of man in me, or, most weary, cry, I can no more. I can something, hope, wish day come, not choose not to be. But oh, thou terrible, why wouldst thou rude on me, thy ring-world right foot rock? Lay a lion limb against me, scan with darksome devouring eyes my bruised bones, and fan, oh, in turns of tempest, me heaped there, me frantic to avoid thee and flee. Why? That my chaff might fly, my grain lie sheer and clear? Nay, in all that toil, that coil, since, seems, I kissed the rod, hand rather, my heart, lo, lapped strength, stole joy, would laugh, cheer. Cheer whom, though? The hero whose heaven-handling flung me, foot trod me, or me that fought him? Oh, which one? Is it each one? That night, that year of now done darkness, I, wretch, lay wrestling with my God, my God. Earlier drafts of the final line. Of darkness done, that I, wretch, wrestled, I wrung with God. Now done, I know that I, wretch, wrestled, I wrung with God. Done now, I know that I, wretch, wrestled, I wrung with God. Of darkness now done with, I, wretch, in wrestle wrung. Gerald Manley Hopkins, 1885. The history of supreme beings, whose structure is celestial, is of the utmost importance for an understanding of the religious history of humanity as a whole. We cannot even consider writing that history here in a few pages, but we must at least refer to a fact that to us seems primary. Celestially structured supreme beings tend to disappear from the practice of religion, from cult. They depart from among men, withdraw to the sky, and become remote, inactive gods, dei otiosi. In short, it may be said of these gods that after creating the cosmos, life, and man, they feel a sort of fatigue, as if the immense enterprise of the creation had exhausted their resources. So, they withdraw to the sky. Mircea Eliade, The Sacred and the Profane, 1959.
Foreshadowing, the still small voice. We begin our journey, our wrestling with God, with the consideration of a singular tale, that of the prophet Elijah, also known as Elias, recounted in the Old Testament books of 1st and 2nd Kings. His story is one of many in the biblical corpus that might and will be so contemplated, chosen for introductory purposes because it provides a surprising and sophisticated characterization of the divine in a brief yet highly instructive manner. Before we begin our exposition, however, we might first well ask, why devote so much or even any time and effort to the analysis of any story, let alone one so ancient, forsaken, and even obscure? There are many reasons, but one has become paramount, perhaps, in recent decades. Something truly revolutionary is afoot, something that has riven the world.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?